Hello, welcome to LEV Toys. You have all been asking for the new LEGO Friends Adventure Camp Treehouse. So here it is. It's very exciting. There's so much fun stuff in here. We're going to open it up. We're going to build it and we are going to play with it. So there are 7 bags, did you hear that? And a very thick book and a little tiny sheet of stickers. But there are 3 mini dolls in it. 2 of them come in the first bag, so we'll talk about those first. So this one is Emma, and she is ready in her sports gear, and she comes with a camera because she's going out into the wild on her adventure here, on her camping adventure, and she's going to take lots of pictures. Now this is the camp leader. This is Joy. She has a whistle around her neck. And she looks lovely. I think I'd love to go on camp with Joy. And she has got the most gorgeous thick long plait in a lovely Albany colour, and she also has a tame eagle called Elvis, and I'm trying to get the eagle to come and land on her hand, and I'm sure it must be easier than this, but it's not happening. But he's gorgeous. Look, he's got this bronzy flecking on his wings and markings all over his feathers. There we go. Now he's perched safely on her hand. And the third mini doll is Stephanie, and I've pinched her out of the 7th bag, out of bag 7, otherwise we wouldn't see her till almost near the end. And in there is also a little fox, a very cute fox who's now busy licking Stephanie's face. But I think this one's a wild fox. I don't think it's a tame one. So it hangs around the adventure tree house as well. So now that we have the mini dolls and the animals all out of the box, let's start building. Now, because this adventure camp is obviously set out in the wild, it is all made out of fabulous wood and wonderful natural materials, obviously. Look at this, wood logs, and Joy's just peeking out of it, just threw Elvis across the room, and Emma's peeking out of these windows too, taking a picture of you. I hope you smiled. Smile for the camera, click. It's a really nice camp. No camps that I ever went on ever looked like this. This is a pretty slick looking one. And here are the stairs that go up to the 2nd level. But we don't have a 2nd level yet, but you wait. We will build it. There's a lot of different colours of brown that we need to build up to be able to put this in. Now here's a lovely little lamp down here in the entryway. And we've got some gorgeous arches. And here is a book about eagles. Very important that you learn about what you are studying out in the wild. And now we're on to bag 2. So this part is hinged onto the first so that we can swing it open and swing it shut. Depends where we want to access. Such clever design. LEGO is really starting to come out with some awesome stuff. I'm very excited to see everything new that they have. So here are the front steps up into the lodge, into the camping lodge. And Emma and Stephanie are trying it out, but we need to take them off because we've still got more building to do here. And this bit goes on the top. Now see, swings open, and there's a little bit of crawl space underneath, which means that all those little critters and varmints can come and live under the floor, and you can hear them scratching around at night. But don't worry, I'm sure it's just the raccoon or a big snake. There's nothing under there at the moment, I know, because I just built it. So no critters, no varmints. I don't think I like a crawl space underneath their lodge there. Anyway, there's now a fabulously comfortable, gorgeous fuchsia pink sofa here, which Joy and Emma are trying out, and Stephanie's going to come in and have a bit of a chat with them while we build some of the living accommodation in here. So we've got a little fridge with chicken and cherries and one of those teeny tiny containers of marmalade or jam that you get when you're out travelling. That's really cute. Look at that. The little travel pack of marmalade, because you don't need much. You don't need a full jar. And on the top is a little sink with the little tray next to it. That's really cute. Stephanie's going to check that out. Actually, we might have to move her in a minute because the next piece is, I'm going to assume that this is a little cupboard area because it's not another fridge, surely, just for one little piece of marmalade. And on the top is a hot plate. This is a stove top. And I know that because there it is, and here is our pot, which is sitting on the top cooking our delicious stew for dinner tonight after all of the adventuring that these girls are going to get up to. We now need another window with some fabulous contrasting logs on the top, and then some really, really very pretty lilac columns to break up all that brown. Now these are cute. I'm noticing that in these designs, whenever there are columns, Lego's now putting a stick in the middle of them to make sure that they're more structurally sound. They hold together so much better. And here we have got a seat for sitting outside and enjoying the afternoon. It's got a couple of little cushions there, so you can sit outside the lodge. And Stephanie's trying that out, and the fox has come up to sit next to her. They look very comfy out there, and we'll keep building. We get a table with a lovely, delicious coffee cup on the side. And there's another pan hanging up there. This is it a tapestry or is it a map of the area? I think it's a map of the area. It's very pretty though. It's very nice to have it up there as a decoration on the wall. This is a new piece that I haven't seen before. You're welcome to tell me you've seen it somewhere else. But these are little knots of wood. And they're the same shape as the cookies and the sushi, but they've got a little wood pattern on them. They're really cute. We're now up to bag 3. So let's keep building with our brown. We'll keep going up. I do like how it's got the lavender in there to break up all that brown. It's really, really beautiful design. So now we've got a little rooftop on there. We are now jumping over to add some water right up next to the lodge. A lovely river or a little creek. I'm going to build up the stone mountain that's right next to it. The animals are jumping straight on that. They love that. Except we need to move them over because they're in the way. We're still building there. Hop out of the way, Foxy. Ah, there we go. I knew I'd done something wrong there. This is a cute little jetty off the end here, and the fox is going to sit here, and everybody's going to come out and check out how the build is going. How am I going, girls? Oops, sorry. Well, we just knocked Emma off, so she's going to be cross with me. But she's still smiling. She seems okay. She's pretty good-natured. She's going to be even more good-natured when we install the slide, because that's so much fun. There's a lovely, lovely slide. And the fox is the first down there and the eagle's next. You just can't keep an eagle off a slide. There's the fox at the top. Hop out of the way, fox, because we need to add some more platforms up here and all sorts of things. That fox is just waiting at the top of the slide. Oh, and here's Emma. Emma's going down. She's having a really good time. All right, Emma, you can stand up here. If you can just supervise the fox to make sure that it doesn't go down while I'm busy trying to build. We've got now a fabulous ladder to go up to get all the way up. So Joy's coming up now. Joy is the camp leader, so she is allowed to demonstrate this. Emma's gone down. Joy's gone down. They appear to be stuck. Stephanie's coming up. Stephanie doesn't want to miss out on the fun, but they're all stuck halfway up the slide. What is going on? Elvis the eagle is sitting at the bottom, stopping them all from being able to get through. Oh dear me, Elvis, you could hop out of the way. That would be helpful. Yeah, go up there. We need to keep building. Joy's going to supervise from the front step. So we now get to build the wonderful tree that is a big feature of the Adventure Treehouse, because it's a treehouse. And this has got lots of good structural integrity there. Can you see that it's got a jointed section down the bottom, and the columns up the side have got a rod through them, so it holds together really firmly. This is a great design. I really like this. We've got some branches now, and we get some matching ones on the other side too. And they're all now stuck in with those grey pieces. And that's our tree base. I like that. And it goes up here on the second level. There, that's snug and secure. Elvis is up there testing it out. And we're now up to bag 4. So what do you think, girls, so far? The adventure treehouse is coming together really well. We now have this hexagon piece, which is going to be a platform up there under the tree. So we'll move Elvis out of the way. Actually, I lied. It's not under the tree. It goes on top of the tree. So it's definitely part of the tree house. That's really cool. And this part here is a hinged section, which becomes a fixed hinge section. When you attach it, we got some greenery. It goes on the tree too. And it's the little balconette up there. So let's go and put it on the front. And now it's secure. And look, another rod down the middle. So definitely secure. Another part of the tree feature. So look at that. That is so cool. A platform in the middle of the tree house. No wonder this is great fun. We've got lots of branches now. That looks really fantastic. Okay, lots of branches. And now we get to put on a whole heap of greenery and a little bit of reddery. Did I just make that word up? I did. There is no such word as reddery. So we got greenery and little pieces of red, little flowers, pretty little flowers. And Emma's up here because she likes being up high. She's going to check that we're snapping all of these leaves and the branches on properly so that they don't fall off. Now this is cool. This is a tire swing. Oh, hold on, I just broke the tree. That's not good. The tree's broken. We need emergency help. I know. Okay, no, it's good. It's all good because it's Lego. We can fix it. Hooray! So we've got this awesome tire swing, and Emma is going to be the first one to check it out, which is not overly safe because she's not wearing any safety gear, and we haven't finished the build, so everything's not securely and snugly put in, and she's upside down. Oh, Emma. Right, you can just stay there for a couple of minutes. We'll put some more green and red on. No, was all the blood rushing to your head? Okay, you're probably better off safe up here on the platform. Now, do you know we are only halfway through this build? It is such a big set. So while Emma gets the blood back in the right places of her body, I am going to get the next video ready. So you are going to have to join me for part 2 of this build. So don't forget to subscribe and click like, check out my other silly videos, and join me again very, very soon for the second part.